Kush and Orange Juice 2. It's out right now. I just told Will today it might be your best album.
It is.
I think in terms of official releases, mixtapes aside, I think it's your best album.
It is.
I think it might be better than Rolling Papers.
It is. I say it on the album. It's the best one yet.
Yeah. And then, like, you know what I loved about this project? Well, first of all, I was, like, very nervous because when you name something after, you know, a classic like Kush and Orange Juice, the expectations are crazy. And then sonically, I'm like, well, damn, like, it's 2025. Where's Where's Head's going to be at? But, like, man, sonically, it was right in that pocket production-wise. Like,
I'm very, very happy that that's the reception of it.
It was incredible. And then for you, like, when you started working on this, was it, like, intentional? Or did it start to just feel like, oh, I think we could do a Kush and Orange Juice 2? Or was it like, we're going to do a Kush and Orange Juice 2. Let's go find those beats. Let's go, you know, let's get with Cardo. Let's get with, you know, the crew. Like,
yeah, it was intentional, but it was something that took a minute because, you know, I had to figure out like what that was like for real. Because Kush and Orange Juice is the music, but it's the feeling as well. And I started the concept of Kush and Orange Juice 2 really like around this time last year. Like when I started thinking about doing it and I announced it to my fans, because I was in the studio and I was working and I was going through beats and I was just trying to figure out like what direction I wanted to go in. And I really just felt like taking it back to my roots. I was like, I don't really feel like trying anything new. I like the newer styles of music. Like I love the production and I love the energy and things like that, but I just couldn't see myself like doing that for my next full project. And yeah, to me, like the most exciting full project to for my fans and for anybody who really fucks with me, I think Kush and Orange Juice 2 would just be a no-brainer. Because if I try to make some shit up, you know, it might hit or it might miss. But with Kush and Orange Juice 2, that's something that the fans been asking me to do forever.
Yeah, you're exciting the base.
Man. Yeah, and they've also asked me to do it, and I said I never would. So I was like, I'm never doing that. Like, why would I do that? Like, why would I touch a classic? So it was kind of just me, like, going back to my roots and doing exactly what I know my fans want me to do, as opposed to trying to make up some new shit. And yeah, it was.
Shout out to Will. Fucking shit up.
And yeah, it was a process of finding the sound, finding the pocket, getting people ready to embrace it and digest it, and then doing the things that I know that they would like you said, getting with Cardo. Cardo is so essential to the Kush and Orange Juice sound. It wouldn't be what it is if I don't have these Cardo beats on there. And there's just moments and things that I do, or my delivery, or, you know, just the way that I rap, or my tone of voice. That
I think your tone is important.
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel like these freestyles, that tone is like is different.
Yeah,
like it feels like fucking blog era whiz. You know?
Yeah, for sure. And that's something that I was able to turn on, you know, just by being in touch with the fans. Like, it's still my performance voice, is what you hear when I'm on stage and things like that. But, you know, there might be songs where, like What's Happening is a little bit more laid back. There's songs where I can, you know, relax my voice or whatever. But on this particular project, I know as soon as you hear it, what's going to sound like Kush and Orange Juice. And it's not just me, like, making this up. It's based off of my fans and their reaction.
The
Can
Max...
Water. Thank you.
The Max B interlude, the way you came in on that motherfucker.
Thank you, man.
Was crazy.
Thank you. Good luck.
What how new is that Max B like, was that something, because it sounds good. Obviously it doesn't sound like it's on the phone. It sounds like he probably, you know, I don't know how he gets that good audio. But whatever it was.
No, I appreciate it.
It's all energy drinks in there. Oh, we're out of water.
I have a big ass jug in the car if you want to.
All right.
Yeah, no, I'm glad the vocals sound good on there. I'm glad everybody's
It
like,
damn near sounds like you've had it for like since before he went to.
nah, I mean, I definitely, it's definitely a recent verse.
Yeah.
It's definitely something that, you know, was specialized and, you know, given to me personally from him. And I'm just glad that it came off the right way, you know, because that was like, in my head, that was the Godfather moment, you know, just to keep the wave alive and to,
For sure,
you know, show Max B his respect, but also like bring it into now. And like the way that I wanted to use it in the album was to keep the album flowing and not like, you know, depend on this Max B moment, but have it really paint the picture of the whole scenery of what's going on. And that's what I think it does too. It blends in as well as like stands out. You know what I mean?
For sure.
It was one of my favorite songs from the beginning. I've had that song for a year.
Yeah, no, I just feel like you came in like, it reminds me of like when Rick Ross came in on Devil in a New Dress. You just came in crazy.
Yeah. Sledgerin produced that one, so shout out to Sledgerin.
You also like on this project, you have a very, very vulnerable for Wiz Khalifa, a very vulnerable record. The record with Rumor, the Just to See You Smile record, where you dedicate it to your mom.
Yep.
Shout out to moms and your brother who passed away. Was that like when you get in the studio? Because I've been in the studio with you. Is that the kind of record where you could write that and record that with the because your sessions are usually pretty vibey for the most part.
Yeah.
Or is that some shit where you gotta like kind of clear the room? Like what was laying that down like and writing that record?
I actually wrote that one at my house, and but I was on live. I was on IG Live when I wrote it. Yeah. So it was something that I wrote in front of people that I don't know. It was like. Might have been like 2,500 people in the live that day, but yeah, that was something that again, I wanted to feel confident presenting that to my fans and to the people who love me. So if you're gonna hear it later, I want you to hear it while I'm making it, so I can know what pocket to be in and what feels good and what's not. So that was something that I was more confident in making than it was difficult to make. And me and Rumor, we had made, I think we did 3 songs in our session that could have went towards Kush and Orange Juice too, but that one to me was the most meaningful and it was the one that stood out to the people who saw me record it the most as well. So we decided on that one, and when he gave me the hook, he gave it to me. He was like, "Yo, I know you just had a daughter, so you know you might be able to write the song about your daughter." And but it just made me think about my mom more than anything, because she just moved out here to LA, and I've been seeing her a lot, and she's been hanging out with my kids, and it just, you know, made me really just grateful for our relationship. And then it also made me think about my brother who passed, because during the month of February is when I was writing a lot of this stuff, and that's the month that he passed away, and that's usually like a difficult month for me. But as time got, you know, as more time went by, and especially this year, I was just in a really good headspace. I was able to record, I was able to work, I was able to, you know, plan my son's birthday party, plan my mom's birthday party, get a lot of my album, you know, completed, and do a lot of work on myself as well. So it just felt really good to, you know, kind of just talk about, you know, him too and our relationship.